Okay. All right. I think I am live. Okay, okay. Hopefully I'm live. I am live. Let me do a quick check. Let me go to my page. All right, this is my first time live. I am live. Oh, that's pretty dope. Okay, cool, cool. All right. So, John here from JJSC Tech, and I'm gonna do a Komodo build. Yeah. So let's see. You gotta forgive me, this is my first time live. But I'm gonna do this Komodo X build. As you can see it in the background. This right here. Now this is a brand new camera. And there aren't that much rigs for it. So we are going to do a Frankenstein build. So the main pieces of this build is going to be GDU. So let's switch to the cam real quick. So we're going to be using a whole lot of GDU products. And the cool thing about GDU is that these not only serve the Komodo, but they also can be for the Komodo X. So let's get to it. So this is the base plate right here. And let's put this on. Make sure I get the right tools. Nah, this ain't gonna cut it. Let me get something else. Put this right here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Now, if that falls, you know, I think my views will go up. All right, so let's get this screwdriver right here. Let's put in the base plate. All right, cool, cool. So that looks like that. I mean, I like this though. It has a whole lot of mounting points. All right, so I think the next thing we're gonna do is put the top plate. I went with a put that down. I went with this 8-sin right here, and as well as a Smallrig. So let's put that on. get the right screwdriver for this. Oh, I got some comments as well. Oh, also I'm using this Ecamm Live for the first time. I must say, it's not bad. I kind of like it. All right, I gotta find the right piece for this. I hate these Allen keys because these Allen keys are pretty annoying. You gotta find the right part. All right, so I think that's good. All right, that goes right there, just like that. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to put the red Komodo side. What are these things called? The side rigs. So these things go for the Komodo as well. And they can work on the Komodo X. So we're gonna put these on now. And of course, this is a completely different tool. Oh, what's up, Idan? Ecamm does a whole lot of compression. Yeah, I'm learning that. I'm starting to think Ecamm might not be the best thing for professional streaming. Hold on, let me switch cameras so you guys could probably see this better. Focus. Ah, there you go. So let me put this on. And remember, you want to do these things finger tight, because if you do it too tight, you will run the risk of stripping your screws. And it's hot in here. All right, let's put the other side on. All right, cool. So it looks like this for right now. I must say, this isn't bad. This isn't bad so far. You can just slap a V-mount on and put a top handle. Hold on, let's get the top handle real quick. Got this other top handle from Smallrig. Then if you slap that on, move this out the way. You got this nice little thing right here. Small little running gun. You put a monitor right here. And this is it. But, of course, I won't stay like this because I'm a little extra. So we're going to go a little further with this build. Oh, you can't hear me? My fault. So I was saying that you can keep it like this with a little run and gun setup. But of course, I'm a little extra, so I'm going to put some more stuff on this. I'm going to build it out a bit more. So I think next we're going to put the bottom part of the Smallrig. That way it can connect to this part right here. I think this is a mini Arca-Swiss plate. So we're going to connect that bottom piece. And with this, you can use your 15mm rods and connect some other cool stuff. So this is a mixture between red parts as well as GDU and Smallrig. Hopefully it turns out good. Because GDU is not cheap whatsoever. So let's put that Smallrig Arca Swiss at the bottom now. And this is why I like the GDU, because there's so many mounting points to put so many different things. So we're going to screw this in like this. And then push that back. So next time I'm definitely going to do a top-down shot because this is too much. All right, so let's connect this. Just like that. Let me drop this down so you guys can see it better. All right, so it is looking like something. A little something. So I like that they have this V-mount built in, because with this V-mount, let me show you, you can put a micro V-mount just like this, and you are ready to go. Or if you have like a long shoot, or if you're streaming for a while, you can do something like a shark fin. Which looks like this. As you see, there's the micro V-mount, and it can use 2 regular V-mount batteries. And that's how you can do it. I probably wouldn't do this method that much. Well, it just depends. If I'm streaming, like if I'm going to a church and I'm streaming or something like that, and I need over 3 hours of camera runtime, I'll probably do this method. But one of these micro V mounts, it's a 150 micro V mount, so this can last 3 hours by itself. So I would probably just attach it directly onto the camera. Quality parts. Yeah, that's true then. You want to buy quality stuff because, especially with a camera like this, you don't want to cheapen out. I can tell you that. Because to send this in and let Red fix it, it's going to cost a lot. But I'm not done with this build, because I found some other pieces from GDU. It's kind of a L-mount attachment. So let me show you guys real quick what that looks like. Yeah, there's an AC connection. Let me show you real quick. The DC in, this right here, this port right here, you can connect it. But the thing is, if I'm streaming, I'm gonna want to go mobile, so I'm gonna depend on this battery a lot. But if you're doing like a quick little interview, yeah, I'll power it by DC. Where is it? Yeah, right there. So let me show you this right here. This is the L shape from GDU, and this is the small little extension. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. So this is a small little extension, and this is what you need, especially when you are using that 150 V-mount battery. For instance, like if I was to just attach this like this, it can't fit because this battery is just too beefy. So I will have to get the extension. And this little, GDU knows how to rip people off, because this small little extension piece is like, I think $90. I mean, yeah, it's completely metal, but bro, $90 for this little thing is you taxing right now. But so that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna attach 2 of these things. Oh. So it connects right underneath there. Just like that. And we're gonna get like these 3 screws that it comes with and attach that. Now this is where it gets really finicky. All I want to do is not drop this thing. I wish I had an assistant. All right. Okay, that looks good. I mean, it doesn't look good on camera. It looks like something wrong can happen, but you know, you gotta live a little. You just gotta live a little. All right, the first one connected. And remember, you always want to do these things finger tight. Do not strip your screws, because I don't even know how expensive these are at GDU, but knowing GDU, they probably will charge $5 for like 3 screws, so finger tight. Okay, I did it. All right, so the first part is attached. And now let's attach the L bracket. And this is how it looks. I'm gonna probably do this off camera because, yeah. How's the quality on online? How's it on YouTube? Is it like bad? Is it choppy? Is it smooth? What's the resolution? Is it sharp? All right, so this is how it looks. Let me connect this. Yeah, that's how it looks. I like that. I like that. The reason being, now you see this little bracket right here? This small little attachment. Let me zoom out a bit. Yeah, this small little attachment right here. This is for something like a pterodac. So, if you have a pterodac or any wireless transmitter, you can attach it right here. You probably can't see that. Like that. You can attach it just like that on the side, and it looks pretty cool. And plus you have all of your ports, like your SDI, and you can connect it directly to the SDI port. Right here on the Komodo, and you're good to go. So that's why I went with this build. So the reason that you needed the extension is especially for these 150s right here. You see that? Look at the space. See that space? That's all the space you have left because of this 150. Now, if you had a regular, probably like a smaller 98 watt V-mount battery, micro V-mount battery, you probably don't need the extension. But I'll definitely still go with the extension because you never know. You never know. It's best to have more room and don't need it than to have no room and you need the room. So yeah, this is pretty much the build. You can also use things like iFootage, this iFootage spider crab. Let me switch to the other camera. This right here, this iFootage spider crab, this is, I mean, I shouldn't even be naming these things because these guys aren't even paying me. Yeah, you can use this to attach it on the side, and that way you can also use the pterodac on one of these, and you can also use the monitor on one of these as well, because these are pretty sturdy. Because once you put that in here and you tighten this part down, it stays. You see, it stays in whatever position that you put it in. So this is really, really nice. Yeah, so probably in the future, like if I'm streaming or something, I'll probably put the spider crab maybe here and then put something else on it. Let me see how this looks with a lens. Let me see how this looks. Hold on. Let me grab. Let me grab maybe a 50 millimeter. I do love this. Let me sharpen that real quick. Yeah, I do love this lock-in mechanism right here. This is very similar to the V-Raptor. And these little buttons right here, I can't explain it, but there's like a half press and a full press. So with the half press, you can program it to do something else, probably like maybe, I don't know, you can program it to do something. And with the full press, it can record. And the same thing happens with the side button over here. It has a half press and it has a full press. So you can program these buttons to do whatever you want them to do. That's pretty cool. So let's look at the sensor. This is a bad idea. You shouldn't have your sensor exposed too much, but that's the sensor. It's not that bad. It's the same size as the Komodo. But I am kind of excited that it's 6K 80 frames per second. So if you're doing 24 frames per second, you can finally do slow motion by doing 48, because the original Komodo was only 40 frames per second. Yeah, so you couldn't even get a proper slow mo if you were doing 24 frames per second. So this, you'll be good to go. Let me slap a lens on here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, all right. So I don't have that much RF lenses. So I got this EF lens right here. This is the Sigma 50 millimeter. So since this is EF, you will definitely need an adapter. So I'll use a speed booster. I'll use this Canon RF to EF speed booster. Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know? That's it. So all you got to do right now is like throw this on Instagram and the clients are going to come flying in. Nah. Yeah, so I kind of like this. I like this setup. You can put some rails down here, some 50 millimeter rails, then throw a focus puller, and you are good to go. And the tower that goes right here at the side. Or you can put like a breakout box as well. You can put many different things on the side right here, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, that's it to the video. So remember, the red side, I don't know what these things are called, the side grips, the side, I don't know. I'll put it in the comment section what these things are. The side whatever. These things that work on the Komodo, they work well. The GDU is like the foundation to this whole build, because the GDU for the red Komodo works on the Komodo X as well. You definitely need the extender because this camera is a little bit longer than the Komodo, probably like 1 inch or 2 inches longer than the Komodo. So this extension is going to be key. And then, you know, you don't have to do this L bracket, but you know, I want to try something new. I'll put it to the test and I'll see how this works. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see how this looks on the replay. First time using Ecamm. I mean, the colors are holding up pretty well. So Ecamm can handle these cinematic cameras. I'll see how it looks. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.